okay? We need to be constitutionally consistent. And that's what I want to ask you. Can we please start to study and understand the words of the founders, understand our founding documents, because our representatives are not doing it. And we need to know what it says, and we need to hold their feet to the fire. We are the generation. Freedom depends upon us. We are the ones that this responsibility falls to. Listen, there's a lot of things that we can do. Ohio is one of the most organized states when it comes to the liberty movement. We are not enemies with one another. Some of you don't agree with some things I'm saying. I understand that. But we need to be able to unite around some core issues, and we need to get real with one another. We need to realize that the Republican Party's heart and soul was yanked out of it. You know, Ronald Reagan's got a quote, I'll leave it at this. People like to quote Reagan. He said the heart and soul of conservatism is libertarianism. And he's not talking about the Libertarian Party. But when you start to read the founders' words, when you start to read what they said about a lot of issues, you start to realize that their philosophy was a libertarian conservative philosophy. Libertarians need to unite with Republicans. Independents need to unite. We need to come together and we need to work to elect like-minded people who represent us and can make a real change, in this country. One last thing. I don't have a national television show, so the only way I can tell you I just published the book is to promote it